Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as France, better than Napoleon. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So if I attacked Aragon, Castile would not help me. Being called into multiple wars. Well, fighting in another war. Minus 30. So is it because they're fighting against Granada that they won't? Is that what the last 1000 is? Because I know the first two are from my war with England, but the fighting in another war, I don't know. Authorize a truce with Aragon. Scotland would not join anyway. How do they have 74 war exhaustion? Who were they at war with? With Perm? They're at war with Muscovy? How are you at war with Muscovy? Oh wait, because they were allied to Novgorod, right? I mean, that makes sense, even though it doesn't make that much sense. The inheritance of Anjou. Oh. Oh. Look at these claims I have. Are you still a subject? You are still in a personal union. We could take southern Naples. We could. We have claims on it all. Very, very interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, we got Hospelli against Naples. So it's 7%. We haven't breached the walls at all. And I just really want the Burgundian inheritance to fire. Because that would be extremely useful for me. Because I'd gain a bunch of land for free. And I would love to take Calais as well, but I don't think that's going to be extremely viable in this war, at least. Oh no, a real marriage ended. You're also diplomat. Or wait, did I? No, it wasn't me who died. It was them who died. They have no... I'm not giving you money, Portugal. I don't get what's so hard to comprehend about that. Okay, but anyway, we need to let's get a royal marriage back up. Like, what are you? Are you a militarist? You're balanced. Do you have any claims? You have no claims. We could also give provinces to Navarra. That wouldn't be out of the question. But I don't think that gives you less works, you know, less... No, I need all the provinces. Less aggressive expansion to give it to your vassal. I think it's the exact same. If not, actually, maybe even more. Alright, 35%. Just get, like, I don't know, like, good events. Like, a really good event that'll make the siege fall. So I can get, like, another 15 war score. And that actually, just winning the siege might be enough for me to win the war. It maybe. It might also do nothing at all. So before they were offering me land, now they're just offering me like a handful of money. No, I'm not giving you my stuff. That's absurd. Portugal's also on low. Like, they don't want in this war either. Portugal. Just like white peace. Like, I don't get why it's such a big deal. Just white peace with me. So water storage. But I think 35 might actually be the highest we can get. There we go. 34 war score. England. Give me what? They still won't. Current peace offer. Minus 45. Demands 60 war score. England holds London. Relative strength of the alliance. Now Portugal does not have a reason to stay in the war, I think. I think they will just white peace now. There we go. Also, the war score went up, I think. England. Now nobody's on your side. You have no friends at all. They are... No, I want to keep them. So England, there you go. You figured it out, England. Give me all my land. Do I actually have the mission to kick the English out? I do, which is great. Send the demand. Fantastic. And we're in 1450. This is where I think I ended my last series because I got completely destroyed by coalitions. So I've definitely slowed down a bit since then. No mission selected. No mission selected. I would like... Where's Picardy? Picardy. It's there. But I don't want to attack Burgundy because we might just get the land. Create a proper fleet. Yeah, that might be useful. Let's activate all the forts. Are they all on? They're all on. Are we getting... We're still not even getting our fully maintained bonus. But Aragon... Oh yeah, fighting another war. There it is. So if Castile... Or not white pieces, but like, you know, wins the war against Granada, then we can attack Aragon. Actually, we might be able to attack Aragon ourselves. Aragon. They're in the A, so they're actually at the top. They have 27,000 men. We have 31. But our 31 is all on their border, and I'm assuming some of their troops are probably in Sardinia or Sicily, maybe even in Malta. So their numbers are a bit more spread out. Also, these two guys are fighting now. I would just love if you just got a claim or two and attack these guys. I don't think there's any way I can do that. Like, I don't think I can force him to fabricate claims, even though I wish I could. Please, fabricate claims. Fabricate claims. Doesn't seem to be an option. Okay. Really wish it was, though. That would help me out, you know, quite a bit. So what are you guys doing over here in Austria? Austria's fighting people. Bavaria looks like. Is Hungary in the Royal Union? They're not. They got the regents. And their heirs are Habsburg. So they might actually get the Union, Austria. I think we need to attack these guys. And Portugal would actually join the war this time. I mean, they would have joined before, but now they have no reason not to. The Pope, Venice, Portugal. But if we had Castile, it would be 1,000 times easier. And Tlemcen is also worth a bunch of guys as well. Castile, don't be in Tunis. That helps nobody. I mean, it helps you, but it doesn't help me. So you should just get out of there. Go back to Spain. Fight Aragon. But I also need to take Aragon before Castile gets the royal marriage, or you know, the Iberian wedding, because that'll make relations with Castile a little bit tricky. As long as we basically don't have a border with Castile, we should be fine, I think. We can partition, like, even, come on, Castile, I'll even partition Aragon with you. But we just need to go fight them. Also, we need to fight in Ireland. Try to get Meath or something like that. Leinster, please. Fabricate claims. I could do something stupid and just, like, declare no cost of Bellior, but that'd be really, really stupid. Is there anything else I can do? I can fund these guys, but that won't give me a stop supporting rebels. I need them to actually have active rebels, and then I can fight them. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. We are actually making money again, which is nice. I'm going to lower military maintenance just a tad, cut it down to there, save about 3 ducats. And we also have a bunch of autonomy that I think should be lowered. The rest is all on 0, -4. Come on, let's just see, 25 here. So go by 10. We've got a lot of war exhaustion. Return province to this guy? No, why would I ever want to do that? And it's also really close to the increased autonomy button, so I might accidentally do that by accident at some point, but... We could buy down war exhaustion. It's going down by 0.1, so we'll do it twice. Okay, let's go back. Let's look at this. Is there anyone who's like -4, -6? I'll lower the -6s. I might just lower all of them, actually. I could. They're all heretic rebels as well. So we can just get... These guys want to defect to Navarra? We can just make them fire and then kill them. That wouldn't be the worst idea for more... Basically for more money. These guys are going to rise up so fast. They're not going to be happy with me. There we go. What's the... It'll show up here in a second, I think. Probably at the beginning of next month. Because now everybody that's a heretic isn't extremely happy with me. No, they're actually still not showing up here. Weird, I don't know why. You have 5 unrest, there is no chance of them... actually, I think they need to get to 10%. So they actually need a tick to go in their favor first. Before they show up in the list. That might not be right at all. Also, free stability, fantastic. And free admin points. We actually can get techs, military tech, fantastic. Admin tech, great. So next admin tech will be actually be able to get a first idea. And I don't know what I want to do for my first idea. I was thinking, let me just look at ideas. Like for some reason I was thinking like diplomatic? Or diplomats... No, well, where's the one that's like Diplo Rep's awesome. Problem is war score cost minus 20%, that's going to be useful in the future. So that's why I kind of want to do this one. There's also one that's just influence as well, minus 20% across expansion, minus 25% Diplo annex cost. Time to fabricate claims go down, income from vassals. This one, I think it's either influence or diplomatic. I don't know which one I really want to do yet. And I just want to see, is there anybody else who might be willing to say yes to vassalization? I don't think so. Brittany's like way... They're not looking forward to it. I think we do get a mission to vassalize Brittany at some point. So we probably will then. So 1, 2, we'll spend some money. We need to get 75% to our force limit. Yeah, I don't really care about the people game. I can't spend any points right now. Actually, I'll keep that in the corner for a month and see if maybe next month we take up to 10. In either way, the first event, I think this always chooses the first one, so we'll wait until next month. We'll click the button and then we'll just lose the 10 people influence because I want to game the game basically. Spend our points, ignore the demands, fantastic. I really feel like some of those events should just pause the game like they do in Victoria 2. So you can't really cheat the system like that, so you have to choose. But, what do I know? Also, do we have mercenaries? I didn't actually care to check. I don't think we do. No, we don't. We're just paying a lot of money for our armies. Why are we paying so much for just like 34 brigades? We can even support like another 13, but we absolutely cannot afford that. Is there anything else we can do to just make more money? We're spending a little bit on interest. We can repay our loan actually. No, we can't because we have to owe. We owe like 200. So we can pay that back for 0.26. The forts really ruin your economy. Like 7 gold for that? It'd normally be before like in patch 1.12, I think? No, it would have been 0.11. Like this would have been 0. We would not have to pay anything for our forts. But also we would have, I guess, a little bit less tax income because there's no independent nation bonus. And what are we doing? We've got 64% trade power here. I think we want to somehow... I think we want to protect in Genoa. I think Genoa is our best bet. Or maybe the English Channel. We got 9.5 versus 19. There's so much money in Genoa. But I think if we moved our trade capital down here and just conquer all of this land, it would be useful. Especially, like, you know... like, annex all of Aragon, and we'll have a ton of trade power there. I think this might be the better spot. Who has the most trade power right now? It is Aragon. And then we can also like fabricate trade wars against like Genoa and take Corsica just for a bit more range and to do stuff. And like Siena, they won't accept vassalization. Because remember the Empire, if they weren't in the Empire, they would accept a vassalization. So around 1490 is when the Italy loses or leaves the Holy Roman Empire. It's like that unless Austria gets all the land in Italy, or so, there's some event that you got to do to make sure that Italy actually stays in. But if they don't, we can just take Siena, assuming they have also claims. I'm assuming they do. Actually, they don't. Florence is probably like way too big. Yeah, they're the Empire. They're not too happy about that. It's really just member of the Empire. If they weren't in the Empire, they would actually love to say yes to our vassalization. Like, look at them. Even this guy would vassalize. Or, you know, Saxony probably wouldn't, but, you know, they're also an elector, so that's a good reason why they would not. East Frisia is not in the Empire, and they work at vassalization. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. Instead of conquering everything, like was my original idea of like conquering all the way up the coast, I think we're just going to strategically vassalize people to get to where we need to be. Like Moscow, we need to take Moscow at some point. So I think like strategically taking East Frisia and like maybe Riga and then like annexing the Livonian Order and just kind of growing out from there might work. I want Leinster so I can eventually annex the British Isles, and so we can have the French-British thing going on, which will definitely increase our strength. Navarre I want just because it's more land, and also because maybe I could feed them Aragon. There's a lot of things here. How long until you actually win this war? You're 55%. It really depends on when Aragon decides to, or Morocco decides to surrender, I guess. Yeah, so East Frisia is not in the Empire, so they would love to say yes to this. I don't know why they're not in the Empire. I don't know what the historical reason for them not being there is. And it's really only distance between borders. So we do that, then we can maybe even vassalize somebody else, like Norway. I know we can't... I can't even look at it, sadly. Like the Livonian Order, or Riga. Why would they say no to vassalization? Really, it's, once again, distance between borders. We're strong enough that they would love to say yes to it. Teutonic orders are still a bit too strong. They don't want to do that. Yeah, I think it's absolutely in our best interest to vassalize strategically. Provence on military access. Who are you fighting? You're not fighting anybody, and you have like a bunch of cores on my land, which isn't very good. I'm not a big fan of you having cores on my stuff. But that's fine. I'm not really gonna do anything about it. So it's a mission, create a fleet. That's actually probably never going to happen anytime soon. So let's just kind of ignore that. Is there any buildings we can build right now? We can build a temple. 0.36 seems to be the best one. So we'll build a temple in Paris. There's 5 building slots here. There's a ton of building slots here, which is great. And we should very soon have a Diplotech, which will give us a slightly more trade range, give us access to the marketplaces, to give us more trade power. Sadly, I think we are kind of lacking or lagging behind on tech. I would love to be ahead of time, get the extra bonuses, like the extra 20% bonus here, the 20% production bonus. Those all would have been great. So now that we can build a marketplace, I might not even be able to click on it because I can't afford to. Also, did the rebels? They're still not showing up here, so I don't know why they're not. But I'm fine with them not showing up. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. They're not, you know, extremely happy with me, but they're not that unhappy that they want to kill me. But I do think this is going to be the end of the episode, so thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, please thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.